Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I'm playing StarMade. Alright, and we have our little breeding creature here. And I want to do some more experiments with repulsors. So let us create a new build block. And by build block I mean core. Let's get out of gravity. Alright, now I would like some reactor, no stabilizers. Let's give it a single thruster and repulsor modules. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right. And let's give it a base. Oh, no, nope. I want it to be repulsing upwards, I think. Let's give it a base of like 9. And let's hit chip thrusters. There's probably a let's go 70%. There's probably a hotkey to get to thrusters faster, but I don't know what it is offhand. And let's just add a single thrust module. There we go. That's for good measure. So I should be able to hit this gravity. Oh, no, get back here. And it should be repulsive. Oh, hello. Oh, we're like super duper light, so that's why it's... Ah, the repulsors are actually flinging me out of gravity. Okay, so that's not optimal. So let's grab some weight. We're going to go with the gray advanced armor just for some weight here. Let's see, because it should add a little more weight to it. Let's see, not enough weight. Because the very act of repulsing flings me upwards. So let's take it down back to 50%. Because when it turns on, well, when it fires the repulsors, we're going to say it that way. I don't know if it actually fires them. It bounces me back up. So let's turn them down a little. Yep, that bounces me above gravity as well. So, chip thrusters. This is good stuff to know. Well, let's go down to 30%. 10 seconds left, and while we're at it, we're going to get a... Is it a mobility chamber? And that is the mobility chamber, the one I want? Specify last... Thrust configure apply speed. I thought to myself, I'm never going to use that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And now, testing. Now I don't have to wait all that time for recalibrations. You know, I could look at the reactor and hit R. That's probably the way to go. Let's go 15%. Wow, it's already recalibrated. Okay. All right. So 15%. Let's get off. And that is definitely heavy on this side. Because there's an extra block on this side, so it's pulling that way. All right, so let's take it to 19%. Do I have to be in it to be recalibrated? Yeah, it looks like I have to be in the vessel to calibrate it. So let's take a look here. We're gonna tip over. Ah, interesting. We tip over, and we aren't repulsing, because I'm guessing it only repulses that way. What if I do this? And add a repulsor there. There we go. Ah, now I'm repulsing in 2 directions. I'm repulsive all over the place. I remove them, they fall. cool. All right, so I want to display, where is it? Center of mass. My center of mass is there. Do I have a center of gravity, though? Oh, hello. Build light. That's my flashlight. Light mode. Don't need that. Structure info. Reactor hull info. Connection box. Okay. Block info. Oh, there's my block info. Huh. Anyway. So this thing is really tall. Falls over. So I have some questions. Questions that need answers. Primarily, how do I stop this? Because my goal is to have a drop pod, and I want it to be taller than it is wide. Kind of bullet-shaped. Boom. Right, I kind of find that amusing. Where did my brain go? Huh. I wonder if it bounced itself out of gravity, or if I probably hit it. Alright, so what if I add stabilizer arms? Ah, there we go. I've shifted my center of mass forward. I would need it lower and forward. Let's try to put it in front of the... There we go, because it was falling this way, or the other way, so... that's better. Now I'm falling sideways. Okay. So to get this work, I need... To get this work, I need things. So, theoretically, if I spread these guys out, that should help. No, the red is the top. If I spread these out, they should also have a bigger foot, if you will, like a hover foot. Oh, we're probably going to refer to it like that now. A bigger hover foot. See, it's tipping, but these guys are pushing more on this side too. So it's not tipping as badly, or it's not falling like it was. Well, it's still falling, but not like it was. So having these extended outward help with that. Now I have another big question. Because one of my options here is inherit thrusters from docks. Can I inherit repulsors from docks? So in order to test that, we're going to get rid of all repulsors. I know it's repulsive. And we're going to throw a dock down. Rail dock. What's up, rail dock? All right. Let's actually try to get it the right block before we start doing that. And let's create docking. Right here. Let's have them like that. Okay. So now we can hop in this one and give it a great big foot of repulsors. 1, 2, 3. And if this actually works, then inherit thrusters from dock. So if this actually works, then I should hover properly. That is resting on the bottom. So no, you cannot inherit... You cannot inherit reactor, if you will. But this leaves another good question. Not reactor. You cannot inherit repulsors, just logic. Not logic. Thrusters. GW, you need to stop and talk instead of talking and then stopping. So now we are unsteady again. Actually, we are steady because we're resting on that. So let's take us up to 25%. And we're hovering, and we're gonna tip over. Alright, so I upped the repulsor rating, so it would take me higher than these 2 blocks. So now I'm tipping to that side. So if I add these over here and actually hop in the proper, does it take into consideration my dock when I the tip? Well, we're setting, well, it apparently does take into consideration because we're resting right on the ground. Uh-oh, what happened? Whoa, hold on there. Get back. And... oh, no, no, no. Wow, this thing's hard to drive. Of course it's hard to drive. It has this weird foot thing on it. Am I still... ah, I see, said the blind man who picked up the hammer and saw. My center of mass doesn't change with... see? My center of mass is right there. It's in that block. See? Now we're gonna... that is the center of mass. If I add that, my center of mass stays the same. I'm not inheriting mass from my docks. Well, I am inheriting mass from my docks. Because now I can barely move, but my docks don't change my center of gravity. That's strange. Okay, let's get rid of all this. I was hoping that I could change the center of gravity with docks. So I could have this nice compact package of drop pod. And then have like arms come out and stabilize it, like stabilizing fins. I had this really cool design in my mind, but it's not going to work because docked entities don't change center of mass, and I can't inherit repulsor modules from them. Okay, so that changes everything. This has been incredibly informative. I've learned a good deal more about those repulsors than I knew before. This has been a good day. You know, this is what I miss about StarMade. Doing the hospital videos or the medical station. Getting out there and playing with the mechanics and learning them. I think that's what I like best. Anyway, we've learned a good deal here. This has been a tremendous failure and a success all at the same time. I've learned that this thing actually does have a use. The thrust configure apply speed too. And repulsors don't care about docks. Like, not even a little. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the... there. Just gonna fling it into outer space. No, no, no. It's got enough gravity, and got enough mass in the right gravity position. Okay. Oh, and because I've made it strong enough, it doesn't look like it's tipping anymore. Huh. Well, not falling over. So I'm going to need to balance my drop pod so it's better. And why not just have a big foot on the drop pod? Because I don't know what the terrain's like, and I want it to... and it's space. I want it to be all hovery, because hovering is cool. Anywho, I have been GW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.